Hi everyone, welcome back to Bayonetta on Nonstop with Climax. It's time for our first major boss, the Cardinal Virtue of Fortitude. There's actually 5 chapters dedicated to bosses. Surprisingly enough, the final one is not the same thing. But you will see when we eventually get there. Fortitudo is a little disappointing for a first boss, even though the fight itself is kind of cool.
You again? And here I thought I'd seen the last of you. I'm sure you'll be more than hospitable to me this time around. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention one of the reasons I hunt your kind. You're much too ugly not to put out of your misery. Flock off, featherface.
Okay, be careful, and Nonstop if the Climax, this guy's bite attack is extremely fast. First time I fought him, I myself was surprised. Like seriously, look at how fast that is. Right there, I would have gotten hit if he had not missed me. Normally, when you dodge his bite attack, you'll get witch time, but playing Nonstop if the Climax, and that does not exist. And after you've dealt enough damage, you can grab him, but I personally prefer to damage him a bit before that. Except then I missed my opportunity. I probably should have grabbed him, dang it, because it deals quite a bit of damage. Well, I suppose this gives me a good opportunity to show what happens when you try to fight him on the ground. Assuming he's going to stay on it. Guess he will. He's hitting me. He was hitting me, but it wasn't dealing much damage. He's stunned when he does this stack. Not for very long, though. If you grab this thing, the hourglass, it resets the map, even though it's not really destroyed right now. And puts you back on this thing. However, I've dealt enough damage to him that he's actually gonna go ahead and blow up most of the arena. Well, you'll see what I mean. Doing that. So I don't know if you just stand still or something, but then you have to do a sort of kind of quick time event here to grab one of his heads. You know what I mean. One of his dragon things. Don't know if they're arms or heads or whatever. But we're about to pull one off. And this is probably the most annoying part of this fight. Removing one of the dragon heads involves lots of pushing the Y button. I don't know if it's necessary to continuously push the buttons, but you want to do it anyway, and it can make your arm a bit sore. Anyway, that's one head down. Not very difficult. Fortitudo is in pain. And he's gonna blow up the arena right away. Well, not blow up the arena, but do this attack. And now the whole thing's on fire, and of course I don't want that. Yeah, I could fight him in this environment, but it's not fun at all. It's better to just use the hourglass. resets everything. You can always use an hourglass, by the way, because every time you one of these things you're standing on gets destroyed, the hourglass falls out from him, from the thing rather. You can parry his bites, so it's actually not that difficult to deal with him. But I'm not really dealing much damage right now. Yeah, I should probably do something a bit different. Parrying his fireball is very useful. He's trying to do dodge offset here, but there we go. You deal damage when you fall for a while, by the way. Grab. You're not technically pulling off the head right now, but it does deal, well, a bit of damage. Not that much, but a bit. It's not something that you don't want to do. I thought I had dealt enough damage, but not quite. You're supposed to deal enough damage so that Fortitudo starts flying away. And when he starts flying away, that's your cue to, well, not do anything really, if you want to be technical. Oh, I didn't actually deal enough damage. I thought he was about to fly away. Okay, that was enough. Or he got stunned again, but that was enough damage for him to start flying away now. Still, for a second there, I thought, like, yeah, right there. See, he's flying away. I thought he was flying away a few seconds ago, but I did a mistake. He dealt a lot of damage to me in this single attack, in case some of you had noticed. So, fooling around against this boss is probably not that good of an idea. Okay, so you can get damaged in the time that it takes for the area to get blown up. So you want to be careful. Okay, now that we've taken out both of the head arm dragon things, we're gonna move on to the final phase of the fight, which is a bit different compared to the rest. I think you can... No, you can't really get any damage on Fortitudo right now. Just let him fly away. And he's gonna actually blow up the Coliseum this time. I mean, look at that. Final phase, when he goes under, that means he's going to appear from the other side, giving you an easy opportunity to damage him. You have 5 minutes to actually finish the fight. His attack right there involves making stuff appear out of the ground. Not that difficult to deal with. This attack you can parry. As soon as his health completely goes to nothing, that doesn't mean the fight is over. Careful of this. I don't know why I didn't parry that. I swear I was pressing forward. Not very difficult to deal with. I mean, know how much damage I'm dealing against him right now. I don't know why I'm getting hit so often. When he's got 0 health, he does this, and you just have to quick time to finally finish the fight. That's pretty much it for this fight. As I said, Fortitudo is a bit disappointing boss-wise, considering how much the game pushes him in the beginning. But it can still be fun for some people, and it is kind of... It is very cool looking the first time you do this. Also a different demon. Do you like birds? My mom likes birds. Don't know if Fortitudo does.
So ugly when you're screaming. Foretold? Explain yourself.
Fortitudo, Judo, pulgar, omne fa, jubileas,
So how did I do? Very poorly? Well, it's silver. Sounds about right. In terms of time, I don't know how you can get any less than platinum. Combo, usually you'll get gold. It's not that difficult to get platinum. You need 50,000, I think. Don't quote me on that. Damage-wise is what's gonna really count if you want to get a good ranking, though. Got a gold the first time, yeah. Anyway, that was our first major boss. Short video, to be sure. It's gonna be the same for most of the bosses. Usually, the last one is an extremely long cutscene before and after. And there's a third one that has a short segment just before it. But yeah, for the most part, the actual bosses are gonna make for short videos. Next time, it's the Lost Holy Grounds. Gonna be a long chapter. And it's particularly long if you're going for the half times. But that's until then. Check the playlist for more. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you all have a very nice day. Bye-bye.